Hey, this is Susie Nelson, and today I have a big confession to make. It's about a mistake I made in my very first book. Now, that book was called I Did It and You Can Too: How to Build Your Business to 6 Figures Per Year in Just 15 Hours Per Week. And by the way, that book is being updated and a new version will be published in December. Now, in the book, I said, the business you're really in is the networking and sponsoring business. Now, the statement wasn't wrong, but it could have been more accurate. What I should have said is the business you're really in is the lead generation and sponsoring business. In my defense, all of my networking activities were very focused on generating awesome, targeted leads. So I wasn't completely wrong. But what I've learned from hundreds of my students is many spend lots of time networking, but often they don't go to that next important step, which is generating high quality, targeted leads. So I've got to ask a really important question. Specifically, what are you doing every single day to connect with new, high quality, targeted leads? Now, how do I define new, high-quality, targeted leads? Well, it's people that haven't attended your parties or been a part of your business, and they have expressed a strong interest in your products. So maybe they'll be a customer or they'll be a hostess, or they are looking for a new business opportunity and they're carefully considering yours. These are people who are in the decision-making stage of making a purchase or booking a party or starting in a business, and hopefully that business is yours. So let me ask you again. Specifically, what are you doing every single day to connect with new, high-quality, targeted leads? Are you doing vendor events? Are you doing networking groups? Are you participating in social media or maybe doing some fundraisers? See, there's all kinds of ways you can network your business. The problem is most home party or network marketing consultants are just too darn busy to commit very much time to this type of lead generation. Maybe you're waiting for leads from your company, that is, if you qualify. Now, certainly leads from your company are a really nice gift, but waiting and hoping that that's how you're going to build your business, waiting for leads from your company isn't putting you in the driver's seat when it comes to building your business. So imagine if you could wake up in the morning, check your email, and have leads in your inbox from the previous night. And imagine getting a notification of a new order from your company website and you have never met the person. Or imagine getting a phone call or email from a prospect who would like to connect with you to ask some questions about your business. All of these things are possible if you have the right lead generation system. How do I know this? Well, because the lead generation system and huge but very limited opportunity I'm about to share with you is how I built my highly successful coaching and training business. I designed it based on very limited time, a very small budget, making use of a variety of marketing techniques. It all started with my book. It was strictly on Kindle, the book I showed you just a little bit ago, called I Did It and You Can Too: How to Build Your Business to 6 Figures Per Year in Just 15 Hours Per Week. As I went through my records and really looked at where my students came from, it turns out that 78% of my customers found me because of this book. I set up a blog, I offered free training, I collected leads on my website, I did an online newsletter periodically, I did very limited social media. I ran a limited amount of advertising on Facebook and through Google AdWords. And I attracted some awesome and amazing students. Now, I'm providing this same kind of lead generation system, the kind I used to launch and build my business. And if you don't take fast action, you might get locked out. Now, I'm providing this for my students. In fact, now that I have a team helping me, I'm able to do this on a much larger scale. Once again, it all starts with a book. So this is my new book that's coming out this week. It's called How to Choose the Best Direct Sales Company for You. What you must consider for long-term success in a home party, social selling, or network marketing business. Note, this book is targeted to your best prospects. So here's what we've done. Number one, just like when I launched my business, number one, we've set up lead attraction systems. First, we have a website. It's called startahomepartybusiness.com, and we are offering free information to attract leads. We also have lead capture mechanisms in place, and we also have coupled it with social media. We're going to be driving tons of traffic in all kinds of ways. Now, it does no good to have a website or be listed in a directory or have a Facebook group or page if there's no traffic to it, right? Nobody is going to find you. Now, the second thing that is part of this incredible lead generation system is my new podcast program. And I'm really excited about it. It starts in 2 weeks. It'll have 2 episodes per week, and it's called Party Talk. Now, we also will be doing social media posts and social media advertisements. Well, we're using Google AdWords. In fact, I'm working with a team at Google AdWords to get this all put in place. We'll be doing remarketing. That's when you click on a link and your computer figures out that it should give you ads that are similar to that and basically stalk you on the internet. That's my best description of it. But I'm sure if you've ever, let's say you clicked on a link for a car, a specific type of car, and then every time you go to some different web page, all of a sudden you have ads for that same car staring at you. That's what remarketing is. We're also using YouTube videos, and we'll be doing 2 per month, and we'll also be putting videos on other video platforms. It's a great way to drive traffic. We'll be doing some SEO, that stands for search engine optimization if you're not familiar with the term, and we'll be doing press releases, 1 of those per month. We're also running some contests. That'll be a great way to keep driving leads to the website. We'll be doing some free webinars. Our goal is 1 per month. And of course, banner ads on other people's websites. And of the most important part, the book and workbook. So again, here's a picture of the new book. And here's what's really important. 5 different times in the book, we encourage the readers to go to the website and download a free copy of the workbook that complements the book. In other words, it helps them go through each of the things discussed in the book and helps them make a decision about the company they want to choose. Okay? It even has a way that they can score things in case they're having a difficult time choosing between more than one company. So it's a great resource. We actually anticipate that we will have more consultants even downloading this book compared to prospects. So it's going to be in lots of people's hands. In fact, our goal is that we get 300,000 people to download this workbook by the end of next year. We're driving traffic through many sources. This is the part that can chew up the most time if you're trying to do it yourself, and it's also can be a huge expense. All right, so we're driving all kinds of traffic to the website, and now we've got these leads that have come in. Next, it's time to nurture and educate them. So we're doing email blasts, we're doing virtual or teleseminar opportunity Q&A calls, and that's going to turn these into really hot leads. So the last part of this whole system is to convert, right? Turn them into your new customers, turn them into your new hostesses, turn them into new consultants on your team. So this is your part, right? Doing the personal connection to close the deal. So there are significant costs and significant time involved to set this up and maintain it. Even if you have the time to learn and invest in these projects, it's not the best use of your time. Let my team and I generate leads for you. Here's how you can get leads from our system. Now, right now we have a special package, and this is just leading up to all the excitement with the release of the book, with all the other parts of the system. So it's a 3-part package. Part 1 is a directory listing on the website. So it's startahomepartybusiness.com. Value, if you were just purchasing that directory listing, is $97 per year. And in this particular package, it goes forever. So once you're in the directory, you stay there forever. Okay? So that's a really awesome deal. I mean, think about it. If you were renewing it even for 5 years, that would be a value of $487 or $85. Now, part 2 of this package is a half-page listing in the free workbook I talked about. And like I said, our goal is for a total of at least 300,000 downloads in the next year. The value of that really, if you compare publications and look at that kind of value, if I was charging just for that half page, it would be $9.97, and it would still be a bargain at that value. Part 3, that same listing that you put in the workbook will be included on the state webpage on our site. See, we've divided these workbooks into states. So that way you're getting prospects close to home or close to the state you choose. And also we are allowed then to put fewer people into each workbook. So each person who's listed gets more exposure. So the value of that would be $97. But here's what's really cool. Again, once you're in that workbook, there is no expiration. So you'll stay there forever. So what's your investment to be part of this awesome lead generation system? Well, you know what? It's just $197 per state for the whole package. But you do have to hurry, okay? Because as I mentioned, there's only 40 listings available per state. And we're only allowing 2 consultants per company, and that's per state, and that's max. In fact, if we have a second consultant want a listing from the same company and they live close by the person who's already listed, we won't let them in the book. Have you ever tried to register for a vendor event and you find out that another consultant from your company has already booked a booth and you are locked out? Well, don't get locked out here. All right. So if you're one of the first 30 consultants, this is important because there's an extra bonus here. So if you're one of the first 30 consultants to invest in this package, this lead generation package, we're going to give you 2 states for the price of 1. So yes, you get 2 state listings valued at $197 each. Technically, the package is worth a couple $1,000s when you really evaluate it. And you get all of that for your profits from just one party. So hurry, don't get locked out. Reserve your space using the payment button below. And we'll see you on the website.